What's up guys, I'm Dominic. I got a super cool video for you today. It is about succulents, and I put together a very quick, just down and dirty 3-plant combination that has high contrast. It's super vibrant, and it's gonna make your landscape interesting and fun, and oh my gosh, you're gonna love it. So 3 plants, let's take a look at them. Ready, go. All right, so here is our 3-plant combo. As you can see, super high contrast in the foliage. We got some bright chartreusey greens in the foreground, and then we go to kind of like a purplish pink, and then we have a light silvery gray. So there's some really cool vibrancy happening just within these 3 plants. So let's start in the foreground here. This is Sedum rupestre Angelina, commonly known as Angelina stone crop. It's just a really neat, sprawling type of ground cover that is super drought tolerant, and it's just got that punch you in the face vibrancy that just sets off a border or a foreground to your landscape. One of my favorite ground cover types of succulents. And now we're gonna complement that with our next layer up, and that will be our Echeveria Afterglow. And this guy, I can't tell you guys enough, such an amazing succulent, one of my favorites. It's got this huge, just beautiful, bold rosette with an incredible flower stalk. And I have 2 of these plants here. One is blooming, one is not, because I want to show you guys both. It's just got this dramatic flower stalk that is just such an added bonus to this plant. I love it. It's got such a bold leaf, and when you put this bold texture in front of the finer texture from the sedum in front of it, again, that just adds to that contrast. It's a textural contrast as well as a color contrast. Now behind the Echeveria, for our 3rd layer, we have Cotyledon orbiculata White Sprite. And it just kind of completes the circle of color vibrancy in my mind. You have these really vibrant chartreuse and pink purple tones, and then it's kind of cooled down a little bit with this silvery gray Cotyledon. I love it. It just kind of looks like fingers, almost with like a little bit of nail polish on the fingernail. It's kind of fun. It's gonna get about 2 to 3 feet tall and wide. And again, I wanna show you guys one that's in bloom and one that's not, because the bloom stands another 18 inches taller or so than the actual foliage. So again, you get that little icing on the cake right there. So I wanna do this. I wanna give an honorable mention to our 4th plant that you see behind me here, and that's Agave attenuata. And this is kind of just a nice backdrop to my plant palette here. This can be used with these plants as another layer, because check it out. It's got those really bold architectural leaves that, again, add another textural contrast to these amazing succulents. And it's gonna get about 4 to 5 feet tall, and it pops out a bunch of pups beneath the main parent plant. So we have all these fun things happening as undergrowth, and then it's got a really awesome bloom to it that just towers above the plant and creates an awesome accent. I love it. So that's it, guys. This is my high contrast succulent plant palette for you. Of course, you can add, subtract, and get creative and do all that fun stuff, but this is a great place to start. And I want to encourage you to go to budgetplants.com. We've got a ton of plants there to select from. Or if you're watching on YouTube, like, subscribe, do all that fun YouTube stuff. It just helps us to be able to put out more fun videos for you guys to watch. So in the meantime, happy planting.